Well, great balls of fire, Bubba. What happened, Buford? That crazy son of a Sal blew right through that four-way stop on Main Street and plowed into my cowboy Cadillac.
Your what?
My pickup truck. And I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, Ted.
Oh, quit your bitching, Buford, and talk with those side busters at the Advocates Law Firm. When I got busted up last month, well, shoot, they made sure those snakes at the insurance company played fair.
Boy, howdy. Even that creepy so-and-so Kyle earned his keep.
So if you get injured, the advocates get results. AdvocatesLaw.com.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the Men's Room.
Get it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the Men's Room.
And away we go. Welcome to Season 17, episode number 3640. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and my cock. And you are the Men's Room. Well, Ted, today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has the most unhealthy things in your freezer. We will play Profile This. Plus headlines, a Men's Room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click. Clack.
Drinking and drunk. All right, here we go. Florida man in a robe threatens to kill his neighbor and his dog for using a leaf blower at 8 a.m. Meanwhile, a bull got loose in Los Angeles and decided to do some shopping on a whim. We go to Oakland, where a man waiting for Ace World Series title is finally found. Man hit by car asked cops if his beer was okay when it hit the ground. An assistant principal is now reading the book, I Need a New Job, to his class. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us. We will spin... Not even there yet, man.
A little early.
We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy is a 3-headed monster. Noah, Richard, and James, all 3 of whom thought water moccasins were native shower shoes and found a way to answer 9 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Well, of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy. Be a contestant and play Big Dummy. Call 206-421-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live. And send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com.
Listening to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
All the Magellas, away we go. Welcome to Season 17, episode number 3640. What a large and a charged program we've got for you today. Guaranteed future repeat, that is a fact. Head chef is back in the house. Ted's Meat and Potatoes. I don't know if you've looked in your freezer lately. Mine's a little bit empty at this point in time. I'm going to restock up on some stuff, but I do have some staples I keep in there. A little bag of frozen French fries.
I was going to say, the problem is, with this list of unhealthiest stuff in there, it's probably the stuff you keep in there most often.
Well, everything in my freezer is it's either crap for the kids, right? That's like pre-fried that we'll figure out in the air fryer, or it's ice cream. Like
That's what I'm saying.
The only healthy you freeze.
The only healthy thing you ever keep in there is like an old steak or something.
Or like a bag of vegetables. Exactly.
One you're going to hate.
All right. I'm sure there's many on there, because I tell you what, one of my favorite aisles in the grocery store is, in fact, the frozen food section.
I hear you.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Sometimes I like to just cruise down it and go, one day,
Yeah, there's a lot of, a lot of restaurants out there. They carry a lot of their products. So if you want to get certain food items, in their frozen section, you can buy those.
You can.
Pizzas are a go-to. There's nothing wrong with a good frozen pizza. Mm-hmm. You can buy a bag of, scallops. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. Shrimp, everything else.
You could buy, like already fried green beans now for P.F. Chang's.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's real out there.
I'll tell you who's got one of the best frozen food selections as far as unique foods go at an affordable price. Believe it or not, is Trader Joe's.
Oh, they're great, man. Yeah, Trader Joe's is dope.
They got all kinds of cool stuff in there. So that's
I like their knockoff Ritz crackers.
Haven't had those yet.
They're delicious.
Every time my wife gets something from Trader Joe's, I'm like, why did you do this? I don't even know what it is, but when we eat it, we're going to eat all of it. Are they more buttery?
No, they just can't call them a Ritz. I'm saying it's just a Ritz. It's just literally, I have some of their tamales in my freezer right now.
Ooh, those are very good. Had those, yeah. On the most unhealthy things in your freezer, coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. And, of course, we'll see you on the other side for the Men's Room Happy Hour. More Men's Room. As we do Monday through Friday at 6, we head on over to that Odyssey app and do a little thing called the... Something. Yeah. Can't remember the name. But all you need to do, if you haven't checked it out yet, and by the way, it's adults only because the same rules that apply to these airwaves or any other don't apply to the app, so we can kind of cut loose a little bit. With that in mind, we'd like you to make this an adult-only segment if you could. Don't listen to this in your car with the kids around or anything like that. But today on the Men's Room Happy Hour, a little Dirty Big Dummy. Yeah. Dirty Big Dummy is back, and if you don't have that app, download it now. It's absolutely free. The Odyssey app, and then search for the Men's Room Happy Hour. That channel will go live at 6. If you tune in now, there won't be anything there, but at 6 o'clock, we go live as we do every Monday through Friday. And speaking of Dirty Big Dummy, today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. You are either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. Our biggest dummies, Noah, Richard, and James. It's a 3-way tie, and it took them 9 questions to get one correct. And as we do...
3 unwise men.
Yes, the 3 unwise men. And as we do on Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. I was like, Noah brought Richard and James, the 2 animals, on board with him. Last time we.
Okay, sorry. The lions are both male.
Mm-hmm. It's such a good point. They should be extinct. That's all. Yep. We do a little men's room poll, and the last time that we played Big Dummy, we asked you if a sex tape had to come out, and if you were included in the sex tape, who would you want it to be with? So it's going to be you and somebody else. So your choices were E.T., the extraterrestrial. Yes. We had Big Bird, Yoda, and Gollum. And as we do, we put the poll up on Twitter and Men's Room Live. You get to vote, and here's how those results shook out. The sex tape comes out. The last person you wanted the tape to be with, that would be Gollum. Really? Gollum got 3% of the vote. Yeah, because a lot of people made the argument last week. They said, look, none of these are sexy options, but Gollum seems like he'd be down with whatever.
I'm taking him.
Really?
For that reason? He's bringing a ring.
You and 3% of the population. Yeah. Coming in at number 3, E.T. the extraterrestrial with 10% of the vote. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. Number 2 is Yoda at 27%. You said Yoda would be the guy you wanted to be.
Look at me.
Whatever he is.
Judge me by my size, do you?
Yeah, everyone else does. And the number 1, without question, sex tape comes out to be you and Big Bird. 59%.
You are about to hear the loudest, angriest bird you have ever heard.
Yeah. Obviously, Big Bird was a champion. Yeah. On last week's Men's Room poll. We should let him know. Yeah, absolutely. And this week on the poll, we're going to put it in your mouth for 60 seconds. You're going to have one of these 4 things in your mouth for 60 seconds. You get to choose. So the first item up for bids, that would be 2 scorpions. You would put 2 scorpions in your mouth, close your mouth. We set the timer. You have 2 scorpions in there for 60 seconds. To be clear, we're speaking of the creature, not the band.
That's the same. One of those dudes there.
Yeah. That would be a zoo. So 2 scorpions in your mouth. What you did there. 60 seconds. Number 2 would be a live bat. Now, we're not talking about a big-ass vampire bat. We're talking about like the bats that you kind of see that are the smaller variety of bats, which are typically more common on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. But you could definitely get a bat in your mouth. Yeah. Half the time, they're only 3 to 4 inches in length. Sure. You know, when they spread out, maybe 3 to 4 inches in length. But you would still have a live bat in your mouth for 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm contemplating that. Definitely not the scorpions. Maybe a bat. Okay.
I'm out on the bat.
You're out on the bat. Choice number 3. You are going to have 3 hornets in your mouth for 60 seconds.
I don't know if they're docile. I don't know if they're going to go down your throat. I don't know.
Docile?
I don't know if they're going to
Hornets are quick to anger, man.
When you close your mouth, I don't know if the darkness would help. I don't know. I don't know the theory on this, but 3 hornets. Hornets are the ones as well that they don't lose their stinger, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's hornets, wasps, etc. But
they keep it. So you're not going to just get stung 3 times if each one stung you once.
Right.
If you get stung by a hornet, they're going to sting you as many times as
they open your mouth.
Right, exactly. So 3 hornets is choice number 3. And choice number 4, as far as something you would put in your mouth for 60 seconds, that would be your own turd.
Mm-hmm.
Your own turd. So that, depending on your diet, depending on what you eat.
I don't think it depends on your diet. I don't think it matters at that point.
I do, because some people have more solid than others.
Sure.
Some people have softer ones. It's like ice cream. You know, you can get a soft serve ice cream cone. You can get a scoop ice cream cone. Sometimes you can get a milkshake. You know what I'm saying? So, depending on what's going on in your stomach, I think diet is very important. So, your choices. 60 seconds in your mouth. 2 scorpions. Live bat, 3 hornets, or your own turd.
And, of course, the questions come in. Can you chew it all? No. You're just holding it in your mouth.
In your mouth?
Yeah, you don't have to eat it, dude.
60 seconds.
You spit it out when you're done. I mean, that would be my plan.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to eat that turd. I want to chew it. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, in that case, go ahead.
If that's what you want to do.
If that's what you want to do, man, go ahead.
So, on the fourth choice, yes. If that's what you want to do,
you go for it, right?
Knock yourself out.
In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game?
Hello, Miranda. Welcome to the men's room.
Hi.
Hola. Miranda, are you playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober today?
Sober. I'm working.
All right, Miranda. Welcome to the program and Big Dummy. Okay.
Thanks.
In your mouth for 60 seconds. 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or your turd?
I'm going to take my turd.
Your turd. You're taking the turd.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's an average part of your diet?
Fruit, vegetable, meat.
Vegetable style. I'm definitely.
What's going on with your phone, Miranda? It sounds a little wanky today.
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now?
We can. It's still a little staticky, but it's not. It's better than it was.
Okay.
All right, Miranda, are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Who performed the Bond theme Die Another Day in 2002?
I have no idea.
I'll take a guess.
Take a guess. It's a popular singer.
You already know the answer?
I don't, but generally they're popular singers.
Ted's right. It is a popular singer.
I'm just guessing.
Female.
You say
I don't know. Miley Cyrus?
2002.
2002, female singer. I would say it's more toward the end of her extreme popularity.
Was it Celine Dion?
Madonna.
I always thought Madonna for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're right. Very famous person. So you pointed out that, yes, if you're singing a Bond theme, chances are you're popular. All right, your question. Question number 2 for you. What city in the lower 48 will lead you to Canada if you drive due south?
You said what city?
Mm-hmm. There's one major city in the United States where you drive, in the lower 48, you drive due south and you'll hit Canada.
Seattle.
Detroit.
That's correct. What's the name of it?
Windsor.
Windsor, right. Windsor, Ontario. All right, Miranda, what famous actress is Liza Minnelli's mother?
I don't know that question or that answer. I don't know.
Take a guess.
Don't have an answer off the top of my head.
Judy Garland?
Judy Garland. Liza Minnelli's father, by the way, the Scarecrow. They don't talk about that much. All right, you got a 50-50 shot on this one. Is cement an ingredient in concrete, or is concrete an ingredient in cement?
I think concrete is an ingredient in cement.
And you would be wrong.
Question 5.
Cement is an ingredient in concrete. Sand, water, cement, and gravel. And you end up with concrete. Don't feel bad. I had no idea either.
I work for a construction company, so I should probably know that.
You don't want to share that. You don't want to share that part.
Hey, fellas, I have no idea how this stuff works.
All right, your question. What poison is found in apple seeds?
What poison is found in apple seeds?
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, you'd have to eat a lot of them for it to be detrimental to you, but this particular poison is in apple seeds. I want to say back in the late 70s or early 80s, somebody, you said lead? No. Laced Tylenol with this.
Arsenic?
Cyanide. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what subject would you say you do know?
There's your answer, Ty.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
We have that category.
All right, your question. How many of the same item can you get in a baker's dozen?
12. No, 13.
Holy
There you go. Give it to her.
Yeah, exactly.
You took your finger off the chess piece. We're like, no, go ahead, take the move.
It's okay.
What subject would you say you're good at?
I told you everything. I told you everything you need to know.
Let's try. Throw, what subject would you say you're good at? Or you're knowledgeable?
Space, science.
Miles, what subject would you say you're knowledgeable on?
Oh, I would say golf.
Well, at least you have an answer.
You have an answer. Just have an answer. That's all we just have an answer.
Music.
Hello. Yeah, classic rock for sure. Hello, Donnie. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, Donnie, you there?
Donnie.
Hold on. Donnie, sober, not sober?
I am sober.
Sober Donnie. All right, Donnie. Men's room poll, put one in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or your own turd?
Does my own turd have to be fresh, or can it be like a couple days old?
We did not give it that much thought, brother.
Right. How do you like yours?
I guess if you're going to put it in your mouth, you might as well just leave it sitting around for 2 days.
How do you like it, Donnie? How do you normally eat them? We'll go that way.
Whatever your preferred method, we'll let you
I go medium rare, but, that's just me.
I don't think in that case, well done, and I'm going to go with my own turd.
What's going on with your phone, Donnie?
I don't know.
I think it's us. That is the indication.
Oh, it's our phone thing?
This is all on our end. Okay.
So everyone's going to sound like crap, but it's probably not your fault. All right, Donnie, here is your question. Which branch of the U.S. military was the first to establish a Medal of Honor?
Marines.
What was your answer? Sorry.
Marines?
Marines.
Nope. The Navy in 1861.
I knew it.
Marines are a branch. Aren't they like in the Navy Department?
I know.
In the Navy.
You're right, Ted. You are right. But no. Did the Marines, they didn't exist in 1861, though, did they?
They did.
They did? When
Right.
is there, because we always do a shout out on their birthday.
On the 10th. I know it
Wasn't
started.
it a major one like last year? Wasn't like a big one?
I know it started at Ton Tavern. Man, I can't remember the year.
Right, that's all I'm trying to figure out with this. Like, we always give a shout out on Marine's birthday. I just don't know. All right, Mike, what
I
do you
want
got?
to say it was 17-something.
1775.
Wow.
Okay. Marines been around. And if you ever hang out with any Marines, they have to know that.
They will know, yes, of course. All right, Donnie, your question. Is nacho cheese an actual cheese?
No.
Okay.
So we did the research on this. It's weird. So nacho cheese technically is made up of cheeses, but none of them are specifically nacho cheese, and it's up to each company to come up with their variation of nacho cheese.
Trust, as Velveeta tweeted me, trust the processed.
Oh, my God. Very clever, very
You sure?
clever.
Do you want to work on the phone first?
There's nothing I can do about the phone.
Oh, okay, so we're good to go.
We're not good to go. It's just suck all
We're
day.
just
At
going.
least now we know.
Yeah, that's all. The landing gear's not coming down, but we got to land the plane.
Gotcha.
Hello, Austin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Austin, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Austin. Welcome to the show and Big Dummy. Okay, Austin, you got to put one in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Give me the bat.
Take the live bat. Okay.
If you chew it and it's crunchy, you become Batman. All right. Here's your question. How many wheels are on the trailer of an 18-wheeler?
14.
20. I can see you counting.
20.
I'm going to give you a minute, right? On the trailer.
That's on the trailer, right?
Trailer.
Right, so it's an 18-wheeler combined.
Correct. And the trailer at
14.
12.
8.
Damn.
8?
8. All right, your question. What pharmaceutical company manufactures Viagra?
Is that Purdue?
That's Team Pfizer.
Ted's quick on that one. Yes, indeed. Pfizer. We care about your penis. Pfizer.
Yeah. I trust them with my penis and vaccines.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Even vaccines for my penis, depending.
Right. I'm going to email tomorrow from Pfizer like, Ted, we don't need that.
Right, thanks, but no.
Right.
No.
You're not exactly the guy we're looking for to sponsor us.
All right, here's your question. Who are Mizaru, Kikazaru, and Iwazaru? Are they the 3 little pigs, the see, hear, and speak no evil monkeys, or the 3 musketeers?
I'm going to go with the monkeys.
Hey, wait a minute.
All right.
I did not know they had names.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Those are some weird names. More Big Dummy coming up. If you'd like to be a contestant, 206-421-ROCK.
Shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
KISW proudly presents the roast to Steve Miggs. That's going to be a hell of a night. Friday, April 15th, we'll see you at Snoqualmie Casino. Live on stage, Steve will be roasted. Featuring your favorite KISW personalities, some special guest roasters. Live music from Glenn Cannon and the Damage Done. It's going to be a great night. From what we understand, we're going to have a little after party, too. Which is cool, because that means Castle's going to get us some rooms there in the Marriott Isquan Hotel.
I am upping the ante on
Is that
this.
right?
I am going to physically roast Steve Miggs.
Well, you know a roast
Like a luau.
goes. Not only does
I'll bring the apple.
The roaster get roasted, but the head roaster, BJ, gets roasted.
Yeah.
You know, everybody in attendance basically gets roasted if you've ever seen a roast
From the
before.
dais?
Yeah, if you're up there on stage, you are fair game. So tickets on sale now, KISW.com. And don't forget, a portion of the proceeds will go toward our friends at Smash Seattle. So there you go.
I'm going to roast the crowd.
All the details at KISW.com. You
That
can
ugly bitch
You
in
can do
third
whatever you want.
row.
Yeah, exactly.
I had something written. I'm going to do some crowd work. I'm browned out drunk. Find out tonight.
It's going to be loose. That is a fact. It's going to be a great time. And there's different ticket packages, too, if you want to join the after party and all that. I don't have the specifics, but all those details are at KISW.com. And keep in mind, 21 and over on this event. All right, as far as our phones go, we still have not been able to get those back up and operational. But in the meantime, the game is Big Dummy. Ted, why don't you take a crack at it?
All right, let's go.
Are you on team sober or team not sober?
I'm on team sober. Well, I had some allergy medicine. My head's a little lightheaded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right, well, Ted, welcome to
Allergy
the program.
medication. I'm going to say not sober.
All right.
Ted, welcome to the game known as Big Dummy. Okay,
Thank you.
so we have a men's room poll. Put it in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Give me 2 scorpions.
2 scorpions. All right.
Somebody made a good point. They said, look, the hornets are definitely going to sting you.
Right.
The bat, in light of the last few years, people are kind of skeeved out. A turd's a turd, but one guy said the scorpions, there's a good chance, because of the nature of scorpions, that while they are in your mouth, they will fight each other before they get around the sting.
Oh, well, there's based on sonar, there's a good chance that the bat might fly into your stomach.
Awesome.
But I mean, look, it's going to sound bad, but after the last couple of years, like, I'm not even going to see the Batman.
I can't.
Staying away.
By the way, good news, the phones are back up and running. Mike is screening those now. However, Ted, we have not forgotten you.
Thank you. Don't skip my turn, sir.
Now, you might not know this about Cupid, right? Thanksgiving, Jesus. Valentine's Day pops up. It's all about Cupid and he's spreading love. That's only half the story. So Cupid carries 2 types of arrows.
Okay.
The golden arrow, that's the one that makes you fall in love and all this kind of thing. His other arrow fills you with rage.
Okay.
Believe it or not. So the rage arrow is made of what element?
Lead.
One and done, me, Ted Smith. Finally. I thought Big Dummy was off to a horrible start today, just in a weird way. I thought, man, this is living up to its name.
Yeah, just guess.
You come in, man, and you just take it one and done.
And did you know?
No, I didn't even know he had 2 arrows.
But you guessed.
Yeah.
And then you got it right.
How about that?
That's how it works, folks. Just guess.
God damn. By the way, that's crazy to me. I had no idea that he carried 2 different arrows.
I didn't either.
So he gets all this real positive stuff around Valentine's Day. Cupid's a bit of an a-hole.
Well, it depends on which one he wants to shoot at who.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know his selection process?
I kind of like, too, now, like, because I've been to bars on Valentine's Day, and sometimes there's a few ladies getting a little out of pocket.
Yeah.
Now I'll be like, oh, she must have got the lead arrow.
See, this is how
It's not her fault. It's not that she's blacked out drunk. It's that she got hit with the wrong arrow.
That arrow from Cupid. Not the wrong arrow. Look, if it's me, so picture I'm you, Miles.
Right.
And for a day, I get to play the role of Cupid. I know for a fact I'm shooting the lead arrow into whoever the hell it is with Rihanna.
Sure.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
I'd be real selective, man.
That's a good call.
Or you set your friends up, right? There's just some drunk, ugly, toothless woman at the end of the bar with a mustache, skin tags, boils on her balding head. I'm shooting you with a golden arrow, bro. You're about to love her.
That would be kind of fun.
Oh, my God. I'd be setting people
You're
up.
a matchmaker.
How did you end up with that chick? Cupid, man. Hit me with the golden arrow.
I don't know. I just fell in love.
Hello, Andy. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola.
Andy, are you sober or not sober?
Very rarely sober.
Very rarely sober, Andy. Welcome to the show, Andy. All right, our men's room poll, you got to put something in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions? A live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
The bat, man.
Going back.
Yeah.
Okay. The bat, man. Yeah, I see what you did there. All right, here is your question. How many hearts does an octopus have? And I'll give you a hint that won't help. It's the same as the number of eyes of a tuatara. Mike, if you have the chance, Tuatara. Look that thing up. Tell me it's not crazy looking.
We'll say 4.
I'll say 0.
Nah, they have multiple hearts. How about 3?
It is 3. Look at that. Look at that on fire. Seriously, pull up a picture. Tuatara. It looks like a frog kind of thing, but it has 3 eyes. Tuatara. I'd never seen this thing before in my life. He is a creepy looking bastard.
He's got, well, you're saying he's got 3 eyes?
The tuatara? Yeah, hang on. Let me get a picture of that thing.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's in the back of his head?
And it's the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. I'm like, I am not comfortable with that.
Well, you must be enlightened.
Yeah, there it is, like Prince. All right, here's your question. What does a Brannick device measure? A Brannick device. I guarantee you, at some point in your life, you have experienced a Brannick device.
Eye pressure?
Not a bad guess.
The Brannick device is the thing that measures the size of your shoe, size of your foot.
Oh.
So when you're a kid and you stick your foot in that, that's actually a Brannick device.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I always got super excited when they broke that thing.
I wonder if it got any bigger.
Yeah.
I always wanted to use one.
I have one at home, believe it or not.
Surprised they haven't done that before.
Why do I have one at home? I have 2 children, and I'm married to the woman I'm married to. I'm going to let you do the math.
All right.
I came up, just like Amazon shows up. I opened the box, and I'm like, is that like a foot measure thing? She goes, yeah. I'm like, why do we have it? The kids, because I hate wasting the time at the store. My daughter specifically cannot sit still. So if you try to put her foot in that thing, she's always wiggling and moving around like those things that blow outside of used car dealerships. So she got one at home, so we can just keep her stable to measure her goddamn and then take her to the store. Mm-hmm. Money well spent.
I love those Winsox things.
You know where those are introduced? The first time, so picture a used car dealership, and it is those big rubbery-looking blowing guys that wiggle back and forth.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that was like a new thing then.
There's one in my neighborhood that's just out there on Sunday. It just says, it's like got a brunch sign on it. I'm like, now I'm stopping in.
It works.
Yeah.
It really does. All right, your question. What city is home to the Second City Comedy Troupe?
Philadelphia.
Chicago? Chicago. Philly's not a bad guess, though. Mike, just so you know, someone says, you rock, Mike. They really need to buy you all new equipment.
They're working on. We're getting a new computer. We heard.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cheers go to Chaz, man. He got this thing fixed up. We're good.
Attaboy, Chaz. It's a big day for him. Baseball's back.
Baseball's back, so now Chaz is
Wife had a birthday. I mean, all this.
He's
stuff.
fixing up everything.
My
now.
nose told me he was eating curry. I don't know.
All right. In what sport does Takeru Kobayashi compete?
Baseball.
Baseball. Then anybody go to me.
Competitive eating.
You would eat that's in a ballpark for sure.
Yeah, he's that Japanese guy that you'll see on occasion who crushes wings specifically, right?
Well, he got famous for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
I thought wings were like
no, that was Sonia.
Oh, the Black Widow something. Okay.
But now it's all about chestnut.
Question number 5, Andy.
He dominates. He's a Tom Brady.
Well, Kobayashi has a beef with Major League Eating, so
that is a real league.
Events, yeah.
He performs down the street.
Mm-hmm. All right, your question: what does a cartographer do?
Recordings in a courtroom. I don't know.
I'm going to say photographs cars.
Makes maps.
Oh.
Yeah, you've heard it before. Just one of those things. I don't meet a lot of map makers in my travels, so I don't think I've ever met a cartographer.
I got my orienteering merit badge there, Mike.
Yeah.
Very important.
I got that one too.
I thought that was one of the better ones.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. Then could you be a cartographer? You'd probably be better at it than the rest of us.
It depends. From a topographical standpoint, I don't think I have the skill level to do the elevation.
You don't have to do the elevation. Just you map the river and tell me, you know what I'm saying?
I would love to learn that. I mean, I have no idea how they do it, but I would be really interested in it because I love when the old explorers used to kind of draw what they thought,
and they were like,
the area was, and it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was off, but it wasn't that far off.
Right.
So like it would be like that.
I know. Oh, so close.
To your credit, you are good with directions.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I know where I'm going, but I don't know why I'm going there.
Your question: who is Scooby Doo's nephew?
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
I was a Scooby Doo apologist.
6 questions to get to Scrappy Doo.
I mean, he didn't even submit. He's like, well, Scrappy Doo. I'm not an idiot.
I hated Scrappy Doo.
You do hate him.
I can't explain it, man. I've been watching Scooby Doo all through my childhood. Then they introduced Scrappy Doo, and he just seemed like an a-hole. I didn't like him. No need for it. I'm still bitter. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the midroom.
Hey, how are you?
Hola. We're doing well, Pam. Thank you. Are you playing for Team Sober and Team Not Sober today?
Well, I'm here with my brother Wayne, who's just been sober a year, so we're sober.
Okay. Been sober a year. How bad did it get before he made the decision?
I quit talking to him.
Okay.
All right. And that was even before he got clean.
Yeah.
All right, our men's room poll, Pam. You can put something in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I'll go with the scorpions.
Scorpions.
Here I am.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for that reason.
Klaus Mann.
Yeah.
I've always maintained that Klaus Mann, the lead singer for the Scorpions, even during their heyday in the 80s, I'm like, that is an unfortunate looking man. That is an unfortunate looking man. All right, your question. Congregation, lounge, or clutch? What is a group of lizards called?
No clue. Clutch?
I'm going to say a lounge, like a lounge lizard.
That's exactly it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a lounge of lizards. If someone agrees with me on Scrappy Doo, quote, yeah, Thrill, Scrappy was a little bitch. All right, your question. Streen, S-T-R-I-N-E. Streen is the vernacular language spoken in what English-speaking country? The U.S., Canada, England, or Australia?
England.
The Australia. Right. And as far as Australia is concerned, it would be the equivalent of having like the Cockney accent in England.
All right.
All right, your question. What is the more common name for epidermis?
Skin.
There we go, Pam. Nice work.
That's what all the cool brothers say now. Give me some epidermis.
Epidermis.
Epidermis, yeah.
Slap me some epidermis.
Yeah.
Just thinking epidermal. Like, okay, nothing to do with that. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Danny. Welcome to the men's room.
I'm back, bitches.
Hola. Danny, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Danny. Welcome to the program in Big Dummy, our men's room poll. Put 1 in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
think I'm going to have to be Team Turd on this one. Just
Going Turd.
It's not missing you like you.
All right.
Some more script. What's that?
I called last week. You guys were talking about the allergies, the things you couldn't eat. And I told you I can eat only cooked bananas.
Yeah.
I found out that was a lie. This girl I messed around with made me banana bread, broke out in hives. So apparently I can't eat any bananas.
Oh, all right.
I was lying.
Well, you gave it a shot. Banana bread is hard to pass up.
It really is, man.
It's tough.
It's so good. I think I'm going to just take some Benadryl and try again.
There you go. All right, here's your question, Danny.
I respect that, Danny.
Isn't that why they have Benadryl? Like, you know you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Just pop a Benny. All right, with what NBA team did Dennis Rodman win his first NBA title?
The Bulls?
Pistons. The Detroit Pistons. Man, oh man, people really don't like Scrappy Doo. Glad to know I'm not alone. Yeah,
all right.
The hate for Scrappy.
He didn't bring anything to the table at all.
Thank you. I thought all these years maybe I was just crazy, overreacting, but clearly everyone hates him.
I didn't really care for any of them.
Well, Scooby-Doo.
Well, Scooby-Doo was kind of like just ahead of me.
All right.
I was morely focused on like G.I. Joe and Garfield.
Yeah, like cartoons got better for, like breakfast cereal and cartoons got a lot better for your generation.
Yeah.
Like we had 5 to choose from. That was it. Then it exploded. All right, your question. How many squares are on the checkerboard? I'll give you a hint.
I think it's 64.
The same as a chessboard.
I think it's 64.
There you go. Nice job, Danny.
It was in fact
Very
64.
good. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Ted. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola. Ted, are you on team sober or team not sober?
I'm still at work, so unfortunately sober.
All right, Ted, that's all right.
I thought for sure you'd say drunk.
Exactly. What do you think? Men's room poll. Put one in your mouth for 60 seconds, Ted. 2 scorpions, live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I would have to say scorpions.
2 scorpions it is.
All right, Ted, here is your first question. What Hyundai model gets its name from the Spanish word for shark?
What? Say it one more time.
What Hyundai model gets its name from the Spanish word for shark?
I don't know.
Sonata?
Nope. Hyundai, yeah. I was doing research on all the different vehicles that were named after animals. Some of them I didn't even know were animals. And this one, I'm like, that's not an animal. I'm like, what do you think, Mike?
Just trying to go through all the Hyundai models that I know. The Sonata, which I believe is a song. There's Santa Fe, which I don't believe means shark. Elantra is the only other thing that I can think of.
The Tiburon.
The Tiburon.
The Tiburon. So the shark.
I think I was an adult before I ever realized. I can't remember the name of the car now. Impala was a real animal.
I think I'm right there with
you,
man.
Chevy.
By the time I found out that an Impala was a real animal, I felt like I should have known that years before I did.
Because the logo on the car is an animal.
That's one of the giveaways. But then it all comes crashing home like, oh!
I don't think I realized it was an animal until I found out that it was an animal.
Yeah.
I had no idea. All right, your question. Antarctica is surrounded by what ocean?
Atlantic?
Nope.
Technically, it's not an ocean.
It is. They've broken it into 5 oceans.
They? Antarctic?
You can Antarctic or Southern Ocean is what they're pushing.
Okay.
They will accept the Antarctic Ocean, but right now they're pushing for the Southern Ocean.
Okay.
Everything's fried in there.
I'll take an order of hush puppies. You don't have them down there?
Welcome to the Southern Ocean. Yeah.
Just plain white bread, huh?
Y'all come back now.
We smoke everything, or we cook everything with cigarettes in the mouth.
Right.
We cook things for 16 hours to put it on plain white bread.
That's it. I've been standing outside since yesterday. You put this on Wonder Bread. Enjoy yourself.
Right. I mean, look, that's how good the meat is.
It is that good. I mean, honest to God, it really is.
Sure, I make sliders out of Hawaiian bread, but I'm just cooking meatballs.
I don't cook as good as they do. And what I appreciate about the South, it's like you will get some kind of meat. They just put a loaf on your table. As long as they give you food, here's the loaf, and whatever you don't eat, they take back and they'll hand to the next table.
Sure, just tie it up. You get like a half loaf.
All right, your question. What prayer is said 10 times during each sequence of a Catholic rosary? It's also a football term.
Hail Mary.
There you go. Nice work, nice work.
10 times.
Have you never done the rosary?
Bro.
Oh, that's a time-consuming thing.
What is
Don't
it
you have to be
for?
Catholic to even be close to that?
Yeah. I mean, you got to be a Catholic.
I guess.
thing.
I didn't know if the Christians did it.
I have no.
Right, because there's 10 Hail Marys, then there's like a big bead, which is a different prayer. Might be an
The other Christians don't really care about Mary that much.
It's just gave birth to your Lord and Savior. But whatever.
Yeah, but they drop it after that.
Right.
Like, yeah, here's mom. We get it.
The big thing is we're into the Trinity, Catholics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hail Marys.
You only say honestly, this time of year, right? Because you can go to the Stations of the Cross during Lent and stuff like that.
I heard about Lent all last night. And I was asked, what are you giving them? Goddamn nothing.
I say you throw deep to the altar boy right in the middle of Mass.
Go along!
Hit him.
10 times. You got to do that 10 times.
You got to throw 10 passes.
Post route. More Big Dummy coming up, 206-421-ROCK.